believe you will get a much better idea how people inside these houses, like the one you see over there, how people were living. So, shall we go, friends?
Bread and breakfast at the chimney place. Ginger house. 而家我哋去 visit 一個 actual ginger place， 唔係 chimney place，not ginger place。Merhaba.
Merhaba. Merhaba.
And the temperature is nice.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, the gas
Yeah.
hookup there. Well, electric hookup.
So we can sit anywhere we like. Those who can sit also on the floor.
On the floor.
And also no air conditioning, nothing, and just with two windows, still very cool here. And we are like 40 people inside.
Are we sitting?
They do pay electricity bill. It's like the hand sanitizer.
Turkey has one oil, right? Turkey doesn't
Yes,
have oil.
I mean.
我係企喺一個真正嘅chimney house 嘅主人屋企嗰個廳嗰度，係佢自己呢間個係大概2000年前已經嘅做咗㗎啦。上邊咧仲有一個教堂。
If you like sugar, this is
呢個咧佢係佢個太太。佢太太公餘嘅話，時間就係做地氈，佢自己做手地氈喺屋企，就係做嗰啲手地氈佢哋喺度。
So friends, welcome to my friend's house, Adnan's house.
Adnan house.
And
Merhaba.
Sandalye getireyim abi bak.
it's my friend Adnan, who is the best cave digger in this area. And that's his job.
Sandalye getireyim mi?
And especially when they are building the boutique hotels, they are digging the rooms in the rocks, and he's the master of the masters in this area. But this house is under the protection of UNESCO. Their bedroom is underneath. They have two rooms underneath, so it's a 3-floor house. And on top of us, there is an old church, but they cannot use it. So the inspectors from government come every year to make sure that nothing is changed. So they cannot change anything. And in this area, there is just about 9-10 houses like this. Still people live. And they asked my friend Adnan like couple of $1 million to buy it because there is nothing else like this in the entire world, but he doesn't sell it. They live here for like 8 generations. So I would like to show you the tool he's using for digging the caves. And of course they use the electrical one as well, but without that tool he's using, you cannot make the surface perfectly smooth. So this is the tool.
Olmadan olmaz bu.
Without this, he says it's impossible to make it.
Bu mutlaka olur. Bu
So,
izler bunu ya.
bu bir saatte falan.
Ya bir saatte günde o çalışma saati. 3-4 tane böyle olur.
He says that you need to change this because after working for a while, it is not sharp
O şu an
anymore.
kalınlaştıktan sonra
So
onu
he needs
değiştirirsin
to
ya.
change it like 3
Çünkü
times.
kalınlaşsa tutmaz bu. Vurdu mu kaydı için kırmaz yani. Ama ince
He says
olursa
that,
vurdu
yeah.
mu.
When it's not 10, then it cannot break through. Şu en zor da tavan değil mi abi? He says the most difficult part is the ceiling. So you need a lot of wrist power when you are
Hiltim de
working.
var tabii ki elektrikli 11,5 kilo.
I
Büyük yer
also use
olursa.
the electrical one, but I use the electrical
Ama bu
one
mutlaka olacak yani.
for doing the rough work, but all this elegant work has to be done by hand. But
Who built this house?
well, probably kaç bin yıllıktır bu ev abi?
Abi ya ben 2000 yıl diyeyim de 5000 yıllık vardır yani.
Well, I mean, people
2000
say
yıldan
that
fazla
it's
yani.
more than 2,000 years, but nobody knows. It might be up to 4,000 years.
Üstü kilise olduğu için zaten 1600 yıllık o vardır yani.
No, it says just
2000
the
yıl
church
yaşıyor.
upstairs is 1,600 years old. So it says it's definitely 2,000 years plus, up to 4,000-5,000 years.
Şöyle geçmezmişsin. Normal evler 2,5-3 ton yakar. Yani
But
biz orada
he says
bilmeyiz
that
yani.
his mother-in-law lives in a modern house, and for heating her house, she uses about 2.5 to 3 tons of coal for heating her house, and he uses in here just about half ton max. And also he says
400
that
kiloya geçmez yani.
yeah, he says around 300 kilogram he uses throughout the whole winter. He says that when we first moved here after we got married,
Ya baştan
30 sene önce mi geçtiniz abi buraya siz?
Biz 32 yıla evlendik.
32 years ago, when they first moved
Bizden önce amcam
inside
oturuyordu burada.
here, before him, his uncle used to live here. When they first moved here, there was no electricity, there was no water. So the Makbule, his wife, had to walk about a couple of kilometers and carry water to the house.
Biz baştan maddiyatta çok
Natural air
serindir
conditioning
yani.
here, and the toilet is outside.
Does the
Outside.
government pay him for keeping him?
No,
keeping it this way?
no. In here, our government never pay. They always pay. And also, winters are very tough in here, so that's why, especially the ladies here are very, very talented. And especially all these handmade rugs you see on the floor are, most of them are made by Makbule. She's a very, very talented lady.
Ben yapmadım.
But not all of them I made, she says.
İşte iki yaptım ben.
She says this two I made. Bu duvardaki
Sonra
herhalde.
yaptım onu. Şu duvardan evlenmeden önce.
And also this one she made before she got married. Because in here, before marrying, the girls have to make a handmade carpet and give it to their mother-in-law. And the mother-in-law examines it, and if she finds it good enough, then she approves the marriage.
How long it takes to make one?
Bunu ne kadar sürede yaptın? She says it took her 8 months to make that one.
8 months.
Tanesi 12 ay sürdü.
And the other ones took about 12 months to make for her.
En eskisi bu.
But this one here is the oldest one,
Annemin annesinden
and
kalma
this
bu.
is from her grandma.
Hem boyasız bu hem de
And
sınırlar
also, this is something that I also like it a lot. And now in the world, it's getting popular because this is what we call natural. So there is no coloring on this one. White coming from white sheep, black coming from black sheep, gray coming from old sheep or dirty sheep. But it never fades the color because I've never seen a faded sheep.
So when he digs, do they dig the floor first and dig up to the ceiling, or dig the ceiling and dig
Yerleri
down?
kazıyorsun diyor, bir boş yeri kazar.
Büyüdür
It
geçersin.
says first you
Yeni bir yer
dig
yaparsın.
the door, then you extend to the sides, then you proceed forward.
Zaten diyorum ama yeni yeri yaparsan kapıdan girersin. Şimdi kapısını açarsın. Önce sağlarını sollarını tepesine alsın. En sonunda bana o sana
No, he says
bağlı.
that he do the floor in the end.
Önce tavandan girersin.
So first you do the ceiling.
Ondan sonra yanlara büyütürsün.
Then he
En
says
sonunda
you
bana
extend the sides first, then finally you do the easy work floor.
Ben 7 oda pislik çıkar. Yani pisliği çok
He says that it's very dirty. So from one room, 7 rooms worth dirt come out. Şey yapması için.
Şimdi şöyle bu 5 santim toz olur, ondan sonrası toz
He
olur.
says that in this volcanic
Ondan
rock,
sonrası
first
toz yok.
5 centimeter dust, but the rest no dust.
Bundan boşalır da.
He says
Kulüp
now
dediğimden
it's easy.
getirsek
You can use the we have the electrical
20
tools.
günde 2 işi bitiririz abi.
He
50
says that
metrekare
with a helper, with an assistant, 2 people, we can finish digging a room like this in 20 days.
50 metrekare neredeyse.
About 50 square meter.
Ama önceden şey yoktu mesela hilti yoktu.
But he says
Sade
in the
getirdiğinde
past,
yaparsan
it
2
was
ay geçer.
taking much longer because they didn't have the electrical tools. So in the past, it was taking about 2.5 months. That's why they fit the door in there.
Yuvarlak mı diyor ne?
Şurası yuvarlak da geniş diyor, kapı dikdörtgen tabii diyor. Yes.
Ya genelde çoğu kapı böyle yani.
Most doors are like that, so...
Thank you.
And here's the neighbor.
No, that's their guest house.
What? A guest house?
Yeah, they own the house.
I thought this one.
No, they both own, they own both. So that's if they have guests, they live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the bathroom? Guest house. Bathroom.
So he's got a little room at the back as well.
Yeah, that's the Airbnb.
Yeah,
The guest house, they say.
extension.
That's the church then.
Yeah, on the top, yeah.
Look at this. I guess this is available. Yeah. A little fixer upper. Yep.